Chloe Johnson with PCTV Reports, and I'm down here on the streets of Salt Lake City. It's summertime, and that means fun summer colors to change up your hair. So we decided to come down to Array Salon here on Main Street in Salt Lake and talk to Ashlee Raybould, who's one of the co-owners, and see how she gets that perfect color.
Hi, I'm Ashlee Raybould, co-owner of Array Salon, downtown Salt Lake City. We've owned our salon now for 7 years, and I've been in the industry for about 15. Anytime you're dealing with your hair, you're really dealing with the chemistry of the hair strand. Anytime you want to do a change, if you're coloring your hair at home, it just really becomes a disaster quickly. So definitely getting a stylist that fits you, your lifestyle, your style in general is the way to go. Okay, plan for today is magic. No, we're gonna go through and kind of, this color that we have right now is Amber's already fade out. So this is what she's had about 6 weeks ago, kind of faded out. So we're gonna go through and retouch it, but also just getting inspired from how it faded out. We like some of the brightness, we like some of the, where the depth is. So we're gonna kind of mimic that in our next color with the Vivids. So we're just kind of painting art onto Amber's hair here. I always like to mix my shades. I never want to use just one shade. I feel like you just get more dimension, you get a lot of just a more pretty color. So this is velvet with clear, more velvet than clear, obviously, so kind of a purple. Then we've got blush and clear, and again, equal parts, so a little bit more pink with the pop there. And then this is our accent color, which looks really orange, but it's actually cotton candy and lava, and it's kind of a neon shade, so that's gonna be our accent color where we're gonna go through and kind of pop it a little bit, so super fun. Like I said, it's dealing with the chemistry of your hair, understanding hair color and the different types of hair color. We work with oxidative dyes, direct dyes, and it really does make a difference with if you have a colorist who knows exactly like where that color is gonna be, where it's gonna live in the hair, and how it's gonna get there. Anytime you're dealing with lifting the hair, you're dealing with the protein bonds of the hair, the moisture in your hair. So a lot of times if you're doing it yourself, or maybe even not going to a colorist that knows exactly what they're doing, that's where you end up with a really dry, damaged hair color, and it is, you know, it is science. I was never good at science in high school, but I definitely picked it up pretty quick doing hair. But the most important thing is if you're gonna be in the sun, to make sure you put in a leave-in protectant on your hair color, because just like sun will fade out a piece of fabric or fade out, you know, it'll give you a tan, it's gonna fade your hair color out. So there's leave-in treatments you can put in that have sunscreens in it specifically for your hair, and that's gonna really protect your hair color from fading out just by the sun. The other thing is going into the pools and the beach and the salt water and all of that. I say, you know what, have fun, you gotta live your life, you gotta get in that pool, you gotta get in that ocean, but rinse your hair out if you wanna maintain your hair color. So the worst thing you can do is get in the ocean or get in the pool and then go sit out in the sun and bake it into your hair. The only time you don't want to color someone's hair is if they've had certain relaxers, which is relaxers are help smooth that hair curl out, or perms. So if you've messed with the like bonds of the hair, you don't necessarily want to color back over it. But if you've got really dark hair, you absolutely can color it. To get these bright colors, you have to lighten it out. That's where if you have maybe a little bit darker hair color, you want to go with the more blues, the more greens, because they live at a darker level. Whereas your pinks and your purples that live at a lot higher level. We always offer a signature consultation, and really you want to dive into like, what have you done in the past? How often do you like to come into the salon? What kind of styles do you like? What are you drawn to? And then we can really create looks, and it's not just about this one time. I mean, yeah, absolutely, we'll create an awesome look this one time, but what are we gonna do the next time and the next time after that? And you know, I've even started to have the conversation as we're getting towards the end of summer, like, what are we gonna be doing in fall? Let's start prepping your hair for the richer, more, you know, your coppers and your reds and your yellows and your golds. So it's a process, and once you find a stylist, it just is all about that relationship, and you can trust them. Like I said, most of my clients just say, do whatever you want. You tell me what you think, and I love that. That's the best. But I also like to take their input too, and I think that's important. Something that means a lot is just being able to have these relationships with people, and I truly love serving people and making them feel happy and feel good about themselves. And that's one thing I don't think I realized going into the industry or going into hair. I thought it was going to be all, you know, getting ready for prom and getting your hair perfect all the time, which is part of it. But having these relationships and just making people feel good is really rewarding. And I didn't expect that, but I truly love that.
Whether you're going blue, pink, or purple, have fun with your hair color this summer. We'll be right back with more in the studio with PCTV Reports.